Hi, this video is on how to get your student class list into LanSchool and to make custom class lists for all your different course sections. The easiest way is to do an export through Moodle, and I'm going to show you how to do that today in this video. So the first thing I want to do is to go into one of my Moodle classes. So I'm going to go into my computer hardware class and then go into the gradebook setup. Now, here in the gradebook, one of the options I have is to export. So I'm going to choose to export one of my class lists. In this case, this course only has one section, but I don't want anything other than the students in that section. So this is my orange 2 that I'm going to use. And I want to export it as an Excel spreadsheet. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to say select none, because I'm not looking to get any of these grades. I'm just looking to get a list of my students. So I'm going to hit download, and I'm going to hit save, and it's going to my desktop. And once I see that finished downloading, I'm going to go and double click on that to open up this Excel spreadsheet. So I have to enable editing, and I've got a lot of information that I don't care about. All I really want is the email addresses. So I'm going to highlight all the other columns, right click and say delete, and I'm going to get rid of this one. So I'm going to click on the column, right click and say delete. And I don't want the header either, so I'm going to go over here and right click, and then I'm going to left click and say, I'm left clicking and then I'm right clicking and saying delete to get rid of those. So if I get rid of these, I left click, then I right click and I say delete to get rid of that. Okay, so now I've got a list of email addresses, and I want to change it into a list of usernames. So I'm going to hit Control F to do a find and replace, and I'm going to find at nationaltrail.us, and I'm going to replace it with nothing. So I'm going to say replace all, and now I've just changed it from a list of emails to a list of usernames. And then I'm going to save it as a CSV file. So I'm going to say File, go down to Save As. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on my desktop. And no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to say File, Save As onto my desktop, but I'm going to change it from being an Excel spreadsheet to being a CSV file. So I go all the way down until I say CSV, comma, delimited, limited, and then I'm going to hit save. Do you want to keep that? Yes. So now I've got this list that I'm going to bring into LanSchool. Now when I open up LanSchool, the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I'm on my channel. So I'm going to go administer down to preferences, and I should be on my room number. You should see this highlighted, and you should be able to change it to your current room number. If it's not there, make sure you go ahead and change that as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and administer one-to-one, and I'm going to say manage class lists. So now I'm going to import my students. So I hit import, and I'm going to go to that file I just made on the desktop, and I double click on it, and there's all my students from my current Orange 2 class. And then once I'm done with that, I hit Save As, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. In this case is 2020, you can see I've already done that, 2020 Orange 2, and I'm going to hit Save, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to close. And now when I come into LanSchool, I can go administer one-to-one load class lists and go to my desktop and say I'm going to load that class, and then all my students from that class that are currently online will pop up and show up in my LanSchool teacher console. And that is it for creating a LanSchool list and saving it for each one of your classes.